Hi everyone, I have a really important Bible code that I would like to share. I found this table several days ago, but things kept coming up that prevented me from being able to share this table, and I really think it's because the enemy really does not want this table coming out, and I think you'll see why as we get into the table. But I'm going to go ahead and read the terms that come up at the top on this one. You see here it says Amerika, star, cast, mill, stone, fire, hail, atom, war. And if you notice, Amerika is spelled with a K. I had tried to find Amerika with the letter C, with the normal spelling, and it wouldn't come up. And I just thought I would try it with the K, and sure enough, it came up that way. And I just want to explain that I found this table just a few hours before I saw this video over here that was done by Bold Soldier for Christ. And this was done several days ago, like I said. And just after finding this table, I saw this video. And so I had actually added a few more terms to search for after seeing this video, and I'll put the link to this video in the description box because this is a very important video to watch. And I had actually seen another video just before that one that was done by Bold Soldier, and it was the one over here on Donald Trump, and I think that's the one that actually made me think about trying to search for Amerika. And it pretty much, the matrix that you'll see, once you see what it says in the matrix, you'll see that it actually confirms this video as well. So I'll actually go ahead and put both of these links in the description box. I think the matrix confirms that our only hope comes from God. It doesn't come from man. The only hope for Amerika comes from God. And I'm going to go over these terms here in just a minute, but I just want to show you that the word Amerika comes up just one time in the matrix, and you see it right here. And like I said, it wouldn't come up with the C, but then I tried it with the K and it came up, and I think that just goes to show what God thinks of Amerika at this point, or what Amerika is coming to, for God to spell it that way with the K. And I think you'll see that there's no question that it's talking about Amerika once we get into the terms that come up in the matrix. So I'm going to go ahead and go over these terms. And as I said, they read at the top, Amerika, star, cast, mill, stone, fire, hail, atom, war. And over here in the yellow, you see the word hail with the letters H, A, I, L. In the green, you see the word atom with the letters A, T, O, M. In the light green, you see the word fire with the letters F, I, R, E. In the burgundy, you see the word war, the letters W, A, R. In this bluish purple right here, you see the word mill, the letters M, I, L, L. And over here in the blue, you see the word stone with the letters S, T, O, N, E. In the pink, you see the word star with the letters S, T, A, R. And here in the light red, you see the word Amerika with the letters A, M, E, R. A, M, E, R, I, K, A. And then over here in the lavender, you see the word cast with the letters C, A, S, T. And this comes up in the book of Psalms, starting from 119, verse 174, which is the end part of Psalm 119, and then it goes through Psalm 120, and then most of Psalm 121. And if you notice, once you read Psalms 120 and 121, it almost sounds like a prayer. So what I want to do is I want to read this as a prayer. I want to read those Psalms as a prayer. And instead of reading it from here on the matrix, what I want to do is I want to read it from my Bible. And I'll read all of 121 because there's just a couple more verses after that. And I want to put this picture up right here as I'm reading because, well, if I can get it up, because I want to see if I can get this picture to come up as the thumbnail. So I'm going to try to keep it on this image for a while so I can try to get it to come up as a thumbnail. But of course there's no guarantee that that's going to happen, but I'm just going to try it anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and read the matrix with this picture up, and if you want to follow along, you can just pause the video and get your Bible and follow along that way. But I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I'll read the matrix. Okay, like I said, it starts out with Psalm 119, starting from verse 174, and it says, I have longed for thy salvation, O Lord, and thy law is my delight. Let my soul live, and it shall praise thee, and let thy judgments help me. I have gone astray like a lost sheep. Seek thy servant, for I do not forget thy commandments. And then it goes on to Psalm 120, which reads as follows. In my distress I cried unto the Lord, and he heard me. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips, and from a deceitful tongue. What shall be given unto thee, or what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Sharp arrows of the mighty, with coals of juniper. Woe is me that I sojourn in Mesech. And the word Mesech here is the same word that comes up in Ezekiel 38, where it talks about Gog and Magog, and Gog coming from the land of Mesech. So you see that word Mesech right there, and I'll talk about that word a little bit more later. It says, Woe is me that I sojourn in Mesech, that I dwell in the tents of Kedar. And then we'll talk about the word Kedar in a minute as well. And then it goes on to say, My soul hath long dwelt with him that hateth peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war. And then it goes on to Psalm 121, and it reads as follows. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel will neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy helper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Okay, so as you can see, this matrix reads like a prayer, and it seems to read like a prayer for America. And as I said before, America is spelled with a K. It's encoded in ELS form with a K, and the matrix seems to be a prayer for America at this point in time. And like I said, I found this table just hours before seeing this video by Bold Soldier, and the matrix seems to confirm this video as well as the other video on Donald Trump, where Bold Soldier had stated that the only help for America comes from God. that he's the only one that can help America at this point. And as you saw, that's what it said in the matrix in Psalm 121. And like I said, it uses the word Mesech, which is right here in verse 5 of Psalm 120. And so I'm going to pull up that word in the Blue Letter Bible so you can look at it, if you'll hold on for just a second. Okay, you see the word Mesech right here in Psalm 120, verse 5. And if you notice, it's spelled a little bit differently from the way it's spelled here in the matrix in the ASV version. But I had just copy and pasted this spelling originally, and it didn't bring up Psalm 120 because in the King James they've spelled it a little bit differently in Psalm 120 in the King James. But when you put in the spelling of the ASV, you see that it comes up in Ezekiel 38. And you see it over here in verse 2. So I'll go ahead and pull that up. And I'll just read a little bit of this. It says, well, let me just start from the beginning. It says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Mesech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Mesech and Tubal." And I think most of you are familiar with Psalm 38, so I'm not going to read the rest of it, but as you can see, this prophecy is regarding the chief prince of Mesech and Tubal. And over here in this table that's on Amerika, you see the word Mesech comes up. It says, I sojourn in Mesech. Okay, and then when you go back to Ezekiel 38, you see that it talks about the chief prince of Mesech, that the chief prince is going to come from Mesech and Tubal. And like I said, it's saying I sojourn in Mesech over here. And the next word over here that I wanted to look at the definition of is this word Kedar. So I'm going to try to pull that up again. And let's see what that says. And you see that Kedar means dark, a son of Ishmael, and the descendants of Kedar. And over here it says dusky, of the skin of the tent, Kedar, a son of Ishmael, also collectively Bedouin. And over here it says black-skinned man, or black skin. And this all seems to confirm another video as well, this table does, and that would be this video right here. So if you haven't seen this video, I'm going to put this video, the link to this video, in the description box as well. And so I have some more terms that I want to go over, and as you can see, there's quite a few terms here to go over. So I'm just gonna end this video right here, since I feel like this is a good stopping point for this one, and I'm just going to continue with the rest of the terms in the next video. Thanks.